welcome to the B Team Podcast. I am your host, Josh Safran, with my co-host,
Matt Mars,
and our permanent guest,
Rob Nelson.
We're here every week to talk to you about all things Bentonville, bourbon, and business. The B Team Podcast. Be here. Welcome to the B Team Podcast. I'm your host, Josh Safran, with my co-host, Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
Well,
Matt Mars. I had to kind of up my game a little since we're wearing these sport coats.
Well, we're not focused on the sport coat. You ladies, you guys remember Tom Selleck, right?
Oh.
Doesn't he?
Yes.
This is nowhere near Tom Selleck.
It's good.
I don't think I can pull the Tom Selleck. I mean, maybe a few years I could get.
Maybe a little Burt Reynolds. Maybe a little Burt Reynolds.
Those guys are like
Caddyshack.
yeah, that's more.
Magnum PI.
That's what Magnum PI.
Yes.
But Matt, you are our co-host, and our permanent guest did not make it.
He didn't make it
today.
But we have someone a lot better over there.
We have, two amazing ladies. Mm-hmm. We'll get to them in just one sec. The podcast is here every Thursday to focus on all things Bentonville business and bourbon. We put a charity angle in the last couple of weeks, and outside of the charity that we run, this is my absolute favorite charity. So I'm going to, Catherine and Joe from Suits and Sneakers for the American Cancer Society. Welcome, and thank you, ladies, for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about how, I guess, just give us the overview on what Suits and Sneakers is for those that don't know.
Oh, goodness. Where do we start? Suits and Sneakers, we're moving into our fourth year of the event, and it is the brainchild of our former head coach and his wife, the Musselmans.
Shout out to the Musselmans.
I know, right? Cheers. The Muss Bus. It did leave the station recently. No, we're moving into our third year of that, and it is an umbrella under the umbrella of Coaches versus Cancer, which was started over 3 decades ago by Norm Stewart, Lon Kruger, some of the OGs of coaching, Nolan Richardson and all of them, because they were tired of the cancer, getting all of their family members and taking over the communities. And so they're fighting back through Coaches versus Cancer. And so that's where it started.
And the suits part, right? So we have suits, which is why we're wearing jackets.
I got your suit on.
Look at this guy.
You got like the deep V going.
I love it.
Oh, the V.
And your sneakers on.
Flower.
It doesn't look like you've seen the sun in a while. It's looking a little, you look like powder over there.
It's been a while. My powdery chest and your mustache. We're a mess.
But look at the value of these guys.
I love them.
Yeah.
Right?
Classy. Yeah. That's up, right?
And the suits came from because, all the old school coaches, they wore suits courtside. And so the Cancer Society was like, hey, coaches, across the country, why don't you throw on some sneakers with those suits and show that you're lacing up in the fight against cancer and locking arms with us and doing that? And they were like, we love that. Yes. So there's a whole dedicated Suits and Sneakers week through the basketball community across the country. And that's usually in January. Yeah, and so that's where the Suits and Sneakers like came out.
Have you been to the event yet in Fayetteville?
No.
Okay, so we're going to have to go this year. The date is
October 11th, Friday night.
It's right before my anniversary, so I could tell Carrie it's the anniversary.
Date night gift.
Yes.
Right.
The gift,
It's a gift. It is a gift. It's a fun gift.
I'm going to have her look for some. So my wife loves earrings.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So she would love the sneaker earrings.
I got the sneakers on.
Sparkle.
Catherine, she'll give them to you. If you buy a ticket today, she'll give you earrings.
I will give them
You see how Josh is giving your stuff away already.
Well, and you've got a present already.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
There you go.
But it's at the Fayetteville Town Center this year.
And I've gone the last 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
It is like no other event. Some of the events in town, I love them all. They offer great causes, but sometimes a little bit stuffier. This event, you walk in, everybody is dressed in a suit, and then you see the craziest sneakers.
Well, you're a sneaker guy too.
So I love it.
Sneakerhead.
I love it. And then there's always Razorback players and coaches, and it's just a really cool group. Mm-hmm. I think my favorite part, I was sharing before the thing, and you would love this, there's this wall when you walk down, and it's a made-up wall, and there's holes in the wall, like kind of cutouts, and you walk to the wall, and they put their hand through the wall, and they hand you a drink.
Really?
Or they hand you a gift, like a sleeve of golf balls.
Yes.
So my daughter went with me last year because Emily was out of town. So we were like, can we go get some more golf balls? I go, just don't get the drinks. You get the golf balls. Yes. From this wall, and they're handing you stuff.
Yes, and that was thanks to Socium Advisors, our national championship sponsor this year. They're back again, and so they do great work. And Justin Boving is the head of that. He's also our chairman of the board for the American Cancer Society here in Arkansas. Okay. So they're back, and it's going to be fun. We're not bringing the wall back, but we're doing something different. So stay tuned. We have a few surprises.
I was so excited.
I know. We've got other things happening.
The element of surprise.
Yeah.
We're not going to go.
Now
You would be sore. Yeah.
Are these? Did Clint paint these?
Those are Clint Brannon shoes. Those.
These Danielle wore these 2 years ago, and this was one of her parting gifts to me when she left town.
But made by Clint, though, right?
Yeah, the painted, yes,
Yeah.
And so she wore those 2 years ago, and she's like, Catherine, these are my shoes, and take them.
Yeah.
So
I was like, okay.
do they fit?
They're just a touch big. You know, she's a little bit taller than me, but I make them work.
And what grade is
I know, right?
Yeah.
So,
decor?
So this event is all about the sneakers. If you come out showing up in stilettos,
You're going to be in
have
So
some
Matt
FOMO.
recently become a sneakerhead. Can you show your sesame
So I've got
sesame bagel shoes?
These are my entry level shoes.
Look at those.
Okay. Look at
See, they got some sesame
seeds.
seeds.
on them. I
I
love
got
it.
those for $70, but they look kind of.
They look bougie.
You need a little cream cheese and you
Yeah.
can style it.
Well, both of my daughters work at a bagel for Ozark Mountain Bagel.
Shout out Ozark. You've been on the podcast.
There you go. They do great bagels.
I was like, I've got to get
Yeah.
some bagel shoes.
And that's funny that you mentioned that because a lot of our sponsors, they are now getting custom sneakers for their branding. Tito's has done that. Carti has done that. This year, our friend Lisa with Razorback is doing that.
We
And
know
so
Lisa.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of really cool custom branded kicks. And
Have
that's
you seen
what
her
it's all
shoes
about.
yet?
No, but she's getting it made.
Oh, we've seen them.
Yeah,
ready?
we saw 'em.
Oh, they are.
I can't wait
You
to see
need
it.
some gents shoes.
You really do.
I know. I got to hit Clint. I talked to him today. He's so busy because we talked to him about maybe doing some Razorback stitching, coloring on some Buffalo Trace bottles. He's like, Josh, I'm too busy right now. So
Well, that's good.
that's great for him.
He's probably mad because I keep sending him all these people to paint their sneakers and he's overwhelmed. I'm like,
But
yeah,
that's
I
how
got the
met
guy for
Clint
you.
last year through the event. I won a.
You won the
custom,
party.
Yeah,
He
custom party.
he won the party.
Well,
Well, and it was expensive.
It was a fun party. I wish I was gone.
Most expensive sneakers I ever had, and you get 8 pairs of
Yeah.
custom for him.
Clint was like, I thought I was auctioning one pair. The guy shows up with 8 kids. There's 7 kids and Josh.
No, it was a sneaker painting party, actually.
It was.
Through the summer story, yeah. But it's fun. You'll see all kinds of fun things. But the sneakers, we have a contest. This is coming back again. We're going to have a sneaker contest and prizes.
Celisa will be.
Yeah, we'll have the sneaker
Are
squad
you doing a
out.
fashion show again this year?
No, that was just for last year. This year's different.
Can you give any teasers on what's coming this year?
Gosh, the theme we're trying to keep under wraps because, a coach never shares his playbook.
I like that.
Smart.
Yeah.
What can we say, JoJo?
It is grander than last year. A few more elements of surprise that you will never know is coming up there. I mean, that's all part of it. It's not, to your point, not a typical gala.
Yeah.
And
Can we expect Razorback athletes again this year?
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay.
So that's something different this year. We've this is a little bit of a hybrid transition year for us with the changes, and so we've had to be creative. It's always been under the umbrella of Coaches versus Cancer NABC, which is the National Association of Basketball Coaches. However, this year we're locking arms with all of them. We've been extending an invitation to all the head coaches.
Which I told you, I think it's a brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, that's smart.
We want all of them to lock arms with us, not just basketball, although basketball is definitely always the highlight and the key because that's where it all started, courtside with the suits and the sneakers. But we're inviting every head coach who's ever been involved with anything with U of A.
Current, previous?
Previous, if they want to come, yes. And we have a special invitation going out to someone we all know and love in our community. We will see if he will be able to join us. But yeah, all head coaches.
Would his initials be NR?
Invitation is forthcoming, yes.
Oh, that's the goat. I can't say who it is, but
No.
we
We're going to
but
see
we
it.
all know.
Invitation, yes. So we want everyone to come in because, athletes along with their parents and coaches, they've all been touched by cancer. Some of the athletes are dealing with cancer right now themselves. They're battling. So JoJo's heading up a lot of those communications with our coaches along with Tanya. our other lead. Her husband is Brad McMakin, and she is working with him on all things golf. So the men's coach, the women's coach is coming, Coach Neighbors, a lot of people. Joe, you want to talk more about that?
And of course, the gymnasts are coming, and very
The gymnasts
excited.
are coming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
Which
like for the U of A. Our daughter was a gymnast. So we used to go to all.
That's, of course, why I pointed to you, knowing that. I didn't think that you, like...
She's cheer now.
gymnastics.
She got to the level where you get hurt really bad when you.
Yeah.
You know how you get to a certain level and then it's serious. It's not as much recreation. So,
Right.
but no, the U of A's. We have friends that live in Texas that come here to watch
Oh, they're amazing.
the U of A gymnasts.
And
Coached
they'll
by
be,
Gold.
thrilled to have the opportunity to come participate because, again, it affects someone at some point in their life, whether it's a friend, family member, and for them to be able to provide an impact for our community. It's been fun.
It's a great cause. I mean, and you guys raised how much last year? Are you guys publicly sharing how much
Yes,
money was
we
raised?
raised over $800,000 last year.
In one night.
In one night. This year, we have a lofty goal, and that's why we need all of y'all to join us. We're shooting for $1 million. Even during this transition hybrid year, I think we can do it with all of our partners. Thanks for having us on to do this, too, and to
Yeah,
share.
we're going to share this out across our whole
Thank
network.
you.
I mean, I think the B Team podcast could push them over.
We
the
probably
million
get $2 million.
easy. Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, we're ready.
Challenge accepted. Let's go. Let's do this.
And you know what's cool about the event for all the Razorback fans? Because everybody here is a Razorback fan.
Yeah.
When I was there 2 years ago, we're hanging out with NBA lottery picks. Guys are they were there taking pictures. Nick Smith. And I got all these funny pictures, and my wife's like, "Who's that?" I go, "Well, wait till next year, you'll see." And he's like the 8th pick in the draft for the Charlotte Hornets, and hanging out, laughing.
J-Dub. All of them.
They're all there, and they're all taking pictures, and I got these pictures. They're laughing, they're making fun of my shoes, and I was like, you don't ever get that forum with future NBA players. There's good visibility and accessibility to them at this event.
It's
And it's
really
fun from
exciting.
a different perspective to see how engaged and how fun they think it is and the participation from that level. It's pretty tremendous. So, yeah.
It's exciting.
But a lot of them are the pro hogs now.
And it's funny, Danielle was sharing that some of the parents last year during the recruiting process that Mus was dealing with, a lot of the parents were like, we can't wait to come to Suits and Sneakers. So now it's like become part of a recruiting tool.
Which is interesting.
Part of the toolbox. You join our team, you get to go to Suits and Sneakers. So we joked about
Well,
that.
it's a big deal for the college kids to get to be involved with that, to show them at that age, how important all of that is.
Exactly. The impact to the community, right? What they give back too.
Well, we go because we have fun, and we go because it's a great aid. And this year, there's also a big special allocated bourbon piece, which we can't probably talk about.
Yes, that's still under wraps. But yes, Sazerac is presenting an allocated bourbon that you only get from them.
So you're
It's
going
not at stores.
to hang out with future NBA stars, drink some amazing bourbon, all these surprises that are coming,
Yes.
and you're donating to a fantastic cause
Yeah.
to probably the least stuffiest event in town.
Thank you.
I would say.
That's our
just-
goal.
It's just super fun.
Pun intended.
Well, and it's easy to get guys like me to go because you don't have to you can wear tennis shoes.
Everyone's happy and in a good mood because they're in sneakers.
Yeah.
No, you got to put on a suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's
be very drippy.
and nobody's looking at people's faces. Everybody's looking
Look
at
at their shoes.
Exactly.
Everybody's
And the
looking at the shoes.
ladies.
So,
Oh, yeah.
They shape what the mustache will look like by the time we
Oh yeah,
we go to that.
They will look at your face for the mustache. Nobody will look at your Sesame Seed shoes. They'll focus on the mustache. And Sharon will be like, "Look at his shoes." And no, I can't. I'm stuck looking at the mustache.
Yeah, there's a saying like, I make shoe contact before eye contact. So that's what happens at Suits and
That's so
Sneakers.
cool.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
I was offended last year because my pink Kobe's didn't make the cut.
They didn't make the
top set
cut.
of shoes.
Wow. We have, the Sneaker Squad Fashion Fleet's out. They're out during the reception, and they're giving you citations. If you get a citation, you go get your mugshot made at the sneaker stage, and you might
get
be
one
one
of
of the
those?
winners.
No, these are my favorite pair of shoes. They're pink Kobe 6s, and you will show up at a cancer event wearing pink shoes for breast cancer. I'm like, they're going to absolutely acknowledge me and win.
You had a
Nothing.
They were probably just like, "Who's the dude in the pink shoes?"
That's really who's the jackass in the pink shoes.
Yeah.
Well, it was all pink related. You fit right in, but yeah, it's hard.
They probably blended in because there was so much
pink.
there.
But I have to find better shoes this year.
Man, the sneaker game is on. People last year are leaving the event saying, I already know what I'm going to do for next year. Like, they're already planning their sneakers.
It's like the hat for the Kentucky Derby.
Oh.
It's kind of the
Great
same.
analogy.
Great analogy.
That's
Because you know how even
so good.
the local parties, how hours my wife and my sister spend making
Their hats. And it is fun.
That's how it is on sneakers.
Was it
fun when
spending
you-
more
when-
time
yeah.
on their shoes than and their sneakers?
You should tell Carrie it's a hat event and have her show up with a really cool hat on.
I don't want to be in trouble.
No, that's mean,
I
Josh.
think that would be.
I'd love to see her face when she shows up with like, I'm going to win the hat contest. You sure are.
Yeah.
The one and only.
You're the one and only winner.
Yeah, that would not go over good.
You'd be in trouble.
Yeah. But we have 6 categories. The main one is definitely the best sneaker.
What are the other categories?
They range. We have like most innovative, most artistic, most sparkly. Last year we had most vintage. We had a couple different categories.
I'm going to go most edible.
So really, your shoes really lost 6 times, not just one.
Correct. I was a 6-time loser.
The most vintage, you want all
It's
of it.
hard to win. It's hard
Most
to
vintage,
win.
like, so you're talking about
the original type sneakers and how those,
So if you found like a pair of 85 Jordans that go for like 50 grand and you wore them, you
might
probably
win.
win a keychain.
You might win.
Maybe.
You never know.
I'm going to have to start looking now.
It's time. We'll go down to NWA Hype. Shout out to Jack at NWA Hype.
Okay, sponsor. He sponsored the sneaker stage, and you'll see some of his stuff back this year. They're great, yeah.
And now, do you guys have, what are those guys, the memes, the mimes? What do you call those?
Oh, that's what Devo
What do you call those?
Is that a meme or a mime?
Yeah.
Those were like statue mime-ish breakdancers in the
Is that like
90s.
the bears that they always have in those shoe stores?
No. Like, you know, like when you walk past and there's a guy standing like this,
Oh,
you can't tell if he's real or fake.
Yeah.
But they had him like the
Living statues.
the Run DMC dress, and then like you'd walk by him and it's just a person or a statue and they do this. Oh shit!
Yeah, and they start breakdancing. That was our '94 year. That was 2 years ago when we celebrated. We went back to the '90s.
Cool event.
That's neat.
Each year it's different, totally different.
Yeah, and it was funny. They some of the players got a little freaked out because they thought they were not real or didn't move, and then all of a sudden they moved.
It freaked me out.
Yeah, it was funny. It was again another element.
That kind of
surprise.
stuff does. 21C has a picture of an owl when you're going to the restroom there at the restaurant, and the owl's eyes move, and as the night progresses, you go in there and you're like, is that
Yeah, I think it's just looking for
It is, yeah.
and it must have some kind of sense around it, but it is funny to get people off guard like that.
It's fun. Yeah, so it's different.
So if I were, two different ways to buy tickets. So there's
Yes.
the sponsors with multiple levels.
Of course.
And then if Matt and I wanted to buy individual tickets, so
Tickets just launched. They're on sale now. We have 2 levels, $500 and then $750 gets you into the VIP, our reception ahead of time with some unique things happening.
which of course you can't share.
Some things what should I share? I don't know. I think I want everything to
May
be
help
kind
you
of
sell
a
some
surprise.
tickets and you're
I
going to
know.
launch it on the BT
Well,
podcast.
we've got allocated bourbon as one station. We're going to have a killer martini bar that Tito's is sponsoring.
2 of my favorite things.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
We're going to have some great food. Gosh, there's just so many different
And this is for the
elements.
VIP.
That's, VIP, and we have some specialty wines coming in. It's not just centered around alcohol the whole night,
Yeah.
but it
Kind of is.
Kind of. And that and sneakers.
That's how you loosen the wallet.
Yeah.
Booze and shoes.
So
I love it.
did Jens get us VIP or do we just have regular?
So we're working on, we had an introductory conference call. We're working on trying to get some individual tickets for the B team this year.
And we'll make sure you're all
You see what he's doing here?
I see what
See,
the Jens Place sponsored last year.
Yes.
And
He's been with us, Jen's Place, since day one. He's an OG.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Mars family has sponsored.
Well, this
I
year
just
he's
found
gonna
out
be-
about it.
he's
Today?
gonna be coming to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming this year.
He's got his checkbook in his
I'm ready.
back pocket.
Yeah.
We have friends that go to this, and I always, how I always see their pictures after they
you're like,
go.
oh.
But
Wish I was there.
we're going to be there this year.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I
We'll
don't-
see you all
It's fun.
together.
It's absolutely like our event that we do in November and this event are the two that I look forward to. I go to a lot of them and it's the right thing to do and it's
Yeah.
the community. Like I have so much fun at this event. It really, really is a blast. And when you're raising almost $1 million for the American Cancer Society, which touches everybody, now you go like your money's going to the right place.
It is.
But the shoes is probably more for you.
I get to show
Like, I could call Josh on his busiest day and be like, hey, I want to go look for some shoes. He'd be like, what time are you going to leave?
Well, now he has a couple.
Same.
Like, he'll clear the schedule.
But the hard part now is knowing I didn't qualify for anything last year. I'm going to have to figure, like, what do you wear?
Up your game.
What do you wear?
Okay, I'll tell you year one winner. She had sneakers that had built in actual candy in the heel, like Jolly Ranchers. So you got to think outside the box.
So you can't just go buy it.
No,
it's got to be a one-off.
So this is where I think Carrie will do well. Right? She'll put something in her shoes.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
The sneaker
Don't
game
tell
is
anybody.
on. Yeah.
And what do you win for these prizes?
Oh, each year it's different. Gosh.
You see how he's trying to get you to slip?
I know he is.
You've already
He's
told
good.
him like 3 times you can't tell him.
He's good.
And he's like, so what were you going to win again?
But yeah, you'll get a prize for each category.
Featured as well.
Yes, I do have we have some really cool features. Cityscapes will be featuring all the winners of each category in the following
That's
in the
great.
next edition, and it's really exciting. But yeah, you want to try to get a citation at the event.
You know what's going to really upset me is I'm going to try so hard to win something, and then Matt's going to show up in his bagel shoes,
and he's going to
and there's a new category like most edible shoes.
Well,
and he's going to win.
and you're going to be too.
What?
the problem is you don't realize like everyone's not a shoe
I know.
junkie like you. So you got to like the people that are voting, they don't know what the Kobe shoe is. You got to do something that talks to
But could you imagine like how important it would be for me to win or be recognized, and then Matt shows up and he's wearing bagel shoes, and Matt's up on stage, and he's look at I'm going to see something going on behind the scenes to really accept me that day.
Yeah, I mean, I might have to give him an extra donation for the win right in front of you.
Thanks.
I mean, we are at a charity event, right?
Right. And you would never let him live it down.
No, I wouldn't.
Right? Yeah. That wouldn't be awesome.
Yeah.
Or people that got a tub of cream cheese and you're eating it.
Yeah.
It's a winning combo.
Oh gosh, I love it. The accessories with your shoes. Yeah, I love it.
So it's October 11th in Fayetteville.
Yep.
So we
Fayetteville
just
Town
talked
Center.
about $500 for the entry level individual, and then
$750 for VIP.
Yeah, and then if you wanted to sponsor, like one of the
Yes.
different levels.
We have starting at $5,000. That gets you half a table, and we have one all the way going up to $75,000. We have one left at that level, so we're excited. So we have a few
One left,
more.
Matt, at that level.
We have a few. Yeah, we have a few more levels available, but it's going fast since tickets just launched.
I mean, Tom Selleck,
Nice.
you could afford to write a check for
Come on,
$75 grand.
Magnum.
I think they would open up even more than one left if you were going to.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah,
I'm sure they would.
but you just go to suitsandsneakersar.com.
We may just have to give them some IOUs because the checks haven't really started coming in yet from the podcast.
But you've done like 40 of them.
We're up to
How many episodes?
We're about halfway through a full year.
Yeah.
About 25, 26.
Well,
Congratulations.
I listened to
That's
several.
impressive.
That's good.
Which one's been your favorite? I'll put you on the spot.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. I was listening to one on the way to Little Rock the other day. It was, I'm trying to remember what the title of it was.
Really haven't listened to any.
No, I have. No, I was listening. No, I forced my daughter to listen to it on the way down to Little
I
Rock.
said, I'm going to be on this podcast.
That's what I listened to when I went on
did,
the
I
phone.
did. I told her, I
just
said-
sit there and play them.
I was like, I'm going to get to be on this. And she's like, what? I said, yeah, we're going to talk about sneakers. So
Which one's been your favorite episode?
this one.
Well, I think
This will be.
all of them are fun. I'm trying to think which one. I don't know that I really have a favorite. I think all of them have their own unique things that are fun about them.
The biggest surprise for me was the beer pong game with Trailhead,
Yeah,
and that was an epic one because my expectations were low.
yeah. Well, so like the first,
funny.
5 or 6, Josh, he's a planner. So he would have like the night before, he'd be like, now, I want you and Matt to say this joke or wear this outfit. And we'd be like, so we scrapped that obviously, but
Except you're wearing a jacket
It was so
today.
stressful the first 5 or 6 because Josh would be like If you ever notice when we get off on these tangents talking about other things, he gets us realigned. He's like, so now what about the
Someone
tickets?
has to.
The tickets will be on sale now, and
Yes,
it's this.
I love that. Someone has to do that.
Yes. So the tickets are on sale now.
They are.
He's like, that's his way of saying, Matt, quit talking.
Like Matt, quit grabbing the microphone.
Quit fidgeting with the microphone.
Yes.
Like he'll kick me under the deal, the table, and everything.
Straighten up, bud. Yeah.
So tickets are on sale now.
They are.
At the website.
Yes.
Can you give us anything today? Is there got to be?
I think she's got a calendar here.
All right. So.
Oh, yes.
We haven't talked about the calendar.
That calendar is a coveted spot through Celebrate Arkansas. They're one of our original partners as well. This is our 24 calendar, and you can see Mark the Spot, October 11th. We're in there. They're a great partner with us, media partner. And actually, the sneaker cam's coming back.
Tell me.
Did you see it last year?
No, because my sneakers were cold enough to make a cut.
He didn't get a citation, so he didn't get on the cam.
Well, the sneaker cam is roaming around the event all night long, and it's taking video through the GoPro there of people's that level of visual, of your feet. Sneakers. And so it's really cool. We got some really good video of people in their sneakers.
I think you need to do two different kinds of shoes. Maybe that could throw them off.
I'm going to have to
We're
do
two
something.
separate shoes. Oh, they do
changes.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Like two at the same time that are different. See, you could be you could be like Two-Face. Like you could wear different outfits.
I'm going to have to figure out.
See, something like that will get you to win. But you have to, it's
probably
like the stash, you have to not be worried about people teasing you. You just have to go in and keep your eye on the prize when you get it.
They'll be like, isn't that the guy that owns a gents place? He looks like a jackass tonight.
and then what you say
I'll win.
Then what you say is just have him turn around and use someone else.
There you go. I like
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do like that idea.
And you guys
That's
brought
fun.
us a bunch of swag
Yeah,
today, right?
take a look at some of that. So
Yeah, so what'd you get in
That's
your
another
bag?
thing. There are the swag bags.
we have a
that are
swag
coming
bag.
back.
Well, I got a basketball over here.
We got shirts.
Yep.
Look at this.
That
Look at this.
was
So this is.
one of our previous shirts.
Yep.
We have swag bags every year.
This here.
That was
Beat cancer.
Beat Cancer, and then we have we try to get signed balls from the team, and that's also a way to get involved with through a revenue
Look
enhancer.
at that.
Is this going to be one of the auction items? Or
We don't have silent auction. Actually, we just have things called activation stations or revenue enhancers, and you get a ticket and you can win one of those. We have a live auction with some really cool things. Argentinian dove hunt just got donated to us.
Whoa. Talk to Matt now. Did you hear this, Matt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, have you done dove hunting
For
before?
4 people.
You have?
In Argentina.
Oh.
It was donated, and I just got confirmation of that yesterday. So we're excited about that.
You've done a dove hunt?
Yep.
So would you go to Argentina for a dove hunt?
I've read a lot about it. It's
It's
a
a
big
bucket
deal.
list for most hunters.
So
I
how
know
much
it
would
is.
you pay? How much would you pay for an Argentinian dove hunt? Now Matt's notoriously thrifty, so I wanted to.
Yeah.
You guys said like $30.
Oh,
Now I don't know what is it going to include flights and everything or just
not flights, but it includes
out.
lodging, like food, your drinks, alcohol, things like that, transfers, things like that.
I don't know what I would pay. That's one of those things you just have to get down there and and then you get 3 other suckers. to get in on
What's your
it.
buddy's name that came with us to Bimini? Todd.
Todd?
I figure
Oh, he would
Todd,
go.
Brewer, and Ian. Like it would be 4 guys,
I don't think the Brewer and Ian would go.
but I could see that being
Be
the
great.
foursome.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
Think
though,
about
for sure.
We will post the live auction items online so you can kind of look through them and start shopping early so you know who you want to split things with.
Do you remember back in the day when you became a Gents Place member that Razorback that was in the member lounge? We bought a Razorback picture from there and it hangs in my house now. It is like I think we spent $800 on it and we love the picture. Like the auction items that you guys have there are really really good.
Yeah, we have some fun things.
Yeah.
Tyler Arnold's coming back this year.
Tyler Arnold, for those that don't know.
He's the artist that is well known here in Arkansas and now beyond in the United States. He's going to be painting live, and then
nice.
that night he'll
Hold
auction
on.
up. Yeah.
Can we get a picture? Like, will he do a portrait of Matt live?
Well, he'll be doing something.
Probably my shoes. He'll want it.
No, I'm
Bagel
envisioning like who's the guy from Seinfeld? Like I picture you in your underwear on the table.
Costanza.
Costanza.
George.
Like Costanza. I'm bidding on it right now. $10,000.
I did not have that in mind for the design,
We
but
might get a little concerned at this point.
Yeah.
Surprise.
With the mustache.
Yeah.
stash.
Oh, yeah.
No, but Tyler's coming up from Little Rock to do that. We're excited to have him back. Blakeman's is involved again, full force. They're doing a really cool live auction item.
Yeah, didn't they do something? What is it, like heads or tails?
We did that. That was a fun game last year. This year we're going to have the Blakeman's mystery boxes again. There's only 100 of them, so you got to get there and get them early or else they're gone.
And so how does that work?
So you buy a Blakeman's box,
For how much?
$100,
Okay.
and you get a chance of winning a beautiful necklace, piece of jewelry. In the box, though, everyone walks away with $250 gift card to Blakeman's. And everyone opens it at the same time at the night. So you keep it sealed, and then we go 3, 2, 1, and you undo
Maybe
your
we can
box.
Rob donate a Rolex.
We
Come on.
actually won in one of those one time.
Shocker.
With Blakeman's.
Shocker.
What did you win? What'd you buy?
My wife wanted this really nice necklace.
Okay.
But then, well, I can't say it on. Well, you know Ben.
Uh-huh.
She went in there to get it the next day, and Ben was like, "Well,
It cost you a few extra
you're
dollars.
probably going to want the earrings to match, right,
Hey.
Terry?" And I was like,
He's awesome. He knows
Ben,
how to do his
come on.
business. Yeah.
Did you get the earrings?
"Oh yeah, we got the earrings." And it looked amazing. So it was.
So the winner in this was Carrie.
Yes,
The loser was
100%.
Ben, and the loser was Matt. Carrie was the winner
Carrying one.
because he had to give out a free necklace.
Yeah.
And you had to pay for earrings, but
Yep.
Carrie walked away the winner.
Oh yeah, it was. Ben. He's a
know.
professional.
Yeah.
So it was.
Oh,
it
he's a
was.
pro.
It was good.
So we're excited to have them back. They've been with us from the original, just like Jen's Place has. But yeah, when Danielle and I started this with a crew of people selling the idea of a dream, what suits and sneakers? They're like, what? What do you want to do? What do you want to sponsor? What is this? Suits and what? We're like, just trust us. And
So what year is this? Have you already said
this will
that?
be our 4th year only. We've been into the
Yeah, you
4th
already.
year.
Okay. Now, is this anywhere else in the U.S. or is it only here?
This particular gala at this level is here. In fact, last year it was a training ground for national.
I was going to say, I bet you
ACS
guys will have
across the
people
country.
wanting to.
However, Coaches versus Cancer does have other events across the country in different states through Coaches versus Cancer. Like one is a huge golf classic. Lon Kruger does one in Vegas, an amazing celebrity golf event in Vegas, and that's really exciting. It's in May. But Madison has a Suits and Sneakers gala. It's a little different vibe.
Okay.
This one is probably the most unique in the country across ACS. We're excited. Last year we were in the top 100 in the country of ACS distinguished events. That's what they call them.
ACS, American Cancer
Yes,
Society.
American Cancer Society, correct. And we were in the top 100.
That's his way of getting you back. On
No, I love
track.
it.
Did you
Yeah,
see that?
acronyms. Yeah, American Cancer
The
Society.
viewers at home are typing
Yeah.
up ACS.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yes, American Cancer Society. And so it's already been voted in the top across the country with regards to that. So we're excited. You got to come and be a part of it and see it.
Oh,
before
we'll
it
be
sells
there.
out.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're going to buy tickets this weekend.
Love it.
Okay.
And we'll go down together. Typically, we get an Uber home. First year there, I did a hotel overnight. Do you guys still do the packages with the hotel?
We
stuff
do.
too?
The hotel room
$99?
block is as link. The link will be released soon. It's at the Graduate Hotel. It's a really great rate.
It was like it
I
was 99.
think-
Maybe it's
I
129
think
now.
it's something like that. I think it's
Yeah.
139 this
Yeah.
year.
Yes.
Inflation.
Yeah.
But it's
Uber
right
ride
there.
home will be worth it though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice and easy.
Uber home, Uber here, or Uber to the event and
Yeah.
stay the night.
Do you have any confirmed coaches that you can share that are going to be there?
Yes, Joe. You want to talk about
Weaver is
that?
one.
Who?
Coach Weaver.
Coach Weaver.
Jordan.
Okay.
So we know that they're all in and excited about it.
Coach McMakin. Golf.
And Neighbors, the girls basketball. And we're still working to bring the rest of all and what role they're going to play.
Coach Cal's told Lon Kruger the other day he intends to be there. So it's
Coach
exciting.
Cal, not signed yet, but
Well,
will be there.
he's made a verbal commitment to his colleague, Coach Kruger.
How about the tennis team? I'm a tennis guy.
They've been invited.
I love it.
Joe's waiting on a final answer from all
Coach
the coaches.
Cox, you know Coach Robert Cox?
Yes,
Let's-
and
I will needle Coach
Please
Cox.
tell him.
I will.
Please do.
I will.
Yeah. So if any coaches are listening,
Yeah,
call us. We've
sure.
got a wonderful seat for you and a special guest.
If we get Coach Cox there, does Matt get 20% off his spot, his fee? trying to figure out a way to get
It's a charity. It's charity. Come on.
Can't do that.
I'll get you a glass of some Sazerac allocated bourbon.
She'll sneak into the VIP room for me. She's like, I know you're not going to be in the VIP room, so I'll get you some.
We'll work our way in.
You'll work your way in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yes. Anything else you want to share with us? Anything else exciting you can share with us?
Let's think. What are some other tidbits we can do?
Well, any sponsors you want to acknowledge at this point?
Oh, we have so many great ones. Oh, gosh, we're on the
Tito's,
spot.
we've got-
Associum Advisors. Justin and his team, Associum, is a national championship sponsor. Hershey's and Salty Snacks is a presenting sponsor
like
this year,
Hershey's.
so be ready for some fun things with that. Sponsorship and branding. Car Tie, Highlands Oncology. We're excited.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. The Hog Group is amazing at what they're doing with cancer patients and treatment there.
Meadow Lakes Homes?
No?
Not yet?
No, we have to get Rob.
Come on, yeah.
Get Rob.
We have a few places left, so please let us know. Yeah, there you go.
We're on it.
Yep.
You have some homework. Send them my way. Yeah. Joe's working on some others. We have Onyx Beauty brands coming on board. Several still pending. They're trying to work out their numbers and their budgets. But we have some really great ones that are back on board, and we're excited about that. So
Did you get your company in
they're getting.
that you work for?
We're working through how to find. She's always been very helpful.
Yeah.
Normally we do a full table, but then end up having to split it with somebody. So
We work with our friends like that.
we'll try.
We could,
Leon's
maybe
on
we
board.
split it with gents.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah. It's a good idea.
we'll get y'all in somehow.
Tom Selleck and the Gents.
Are y'all looking for bands? Yeah.
It's a great.
Sounds like a great band.
Yeah. Speaking of, we have a DJ again this year?
Yeah, we're going to have a different DJ this year, a VJ, and then some other entertainment throughout the night.
Because also the music was
music.
fantastic. People were shit-faced and on the dance floor and partying. And
They wouldn't leave. I had to turn the lights on, and even then they just kept
They
hanging
didn't
out.
matter.
Yeah.
They didn't get the
You're like, I've been living this for the last 4 months, and I'm ready to sleep.
I'm like, I'm going to strike this event by 2 a.m. Everyone grab a linen and let's go. Let's clean this place up.
and food, right? There's all food stations as well.
This year it's plated dinner.
Whoa,
So
that's
you're
a
going to
big
be
change.
treated. Well, we had past hors d'oeuvres and different places like that. But it's always been a seated, nice dinner. So we're excited. So the food's going to be really good.
the late night bites.
Late night bites. The swag bags this year. That's a new thing.
Yeah, let's talk about the swag bags. You like swag bags?
Yeah, full of all kinds of great merch from our different sponsors like Post and different people like that. It's going to be exciting. Every couple is going to get a swag bag this year. They're going to get to walk away with one. So we're excited about that. So if somebody wants to donate a swag item, we might have a little bit of space for that.
Okay.
Tito's has a really nice item coming in for that swag bag too.
Maybe we could donate like a guest appearance on the B team. You know, I mean, that's
that's pretty big
right?
deal.
That would be
deal.
fun.
I mean,
Promote your company. Promote your wares.
Hey,
when Rob was here last, I don't remember which podcast it was. He says we should have a B team signing at your store. And I go, the line will be like too deep. Maybe our lives, probably not. The line will be around the corner, so we probably won't be able to raise.
yeah, I don't know that we could. We're not to that level yet.
Not yet.
Hey, just wait.
But
You're the next Bobby Bones of podcast. B team.
I have a funny story. So my wife and I, we bought a trip to the CMA Awards. So like she got like this long dress, and I brought my suit, and we go to it, and then it's pouring down rain. But we get there, and our seats are the highest seat you could get. Like you had to look through the lights and all that to get down to it.
How many times did you get elbowed?
Well, we had so much fun, but it was like, what you see on TV. It's a lot different but it was fun.
Reality.
And I'm sure they were expensive seats.
Oh yeah, it was expensive.
I'm
but
sure.
It was a great
celebs?
trip. Yep, yeah, we had fun, but it was funny when we got our seats and we were like, oh, we are at the very top row.
I'm sure it was a worthwhile experience for you.
Hey, but you're there.
Will we see some celebs this year? Or are we expecting?
Well, we have, some of our fabulous local celebs will be
Yeah, sure.
around. Our awesome MCs, John Williams and Allison Wise.
Awesome.
Awesome duo. So they're excited. And John's excited to promote it as well, like y'all are, and Allison is just wanting to hit the ground running on all things.
Yeah, John is, I mean, he's the Razorback voice at the games. You probably know John. I mean, he's
total
got the radio show in town.
Yeah.
He's perfect for this event.
And Allison, so she brings the glam and he brings the grit, and so it's going to be fun. They do.
Well, we're not saying he's a bad-looking guy, of course.
Oh,
no.
no.
He's very handsome.
Very handsome.
Very handsome.
Yes.
He's got a great stash.
He does.
Is he a Jets Place guy?
He's not.
I had to give him that.
No. His wife. So I had this conversation with John last time we spent it. We broke bread at a charity event. You know, where do you get your hair cut? He goes, my wife cuts my hair. I go, where does she cut her? At the house.
Oh.
So
it's hard to compete with that.
You can't compete with it. I mean, what am I going to do? Tell him he can't get his hair cut by his wife and come to the Jets Place?
Again, that thrifty effect.
I mean, did you tell him you have other services you offer?
We did, of course. We said, come and get your feet done. I mean, we're always selling
hot towels and your locker of bourbon. That's pretty amazing. It's a killer spot. It's awesome.
You don't have a locker still, do you? You have Rob's?
No, I can't get one from anyone. I don't know the right person.
I don't know.
And it's nice.
That's unfortunate.
For that perfect birthday.
That's
right.
That's so fun.
That is a wonderful gift certificate.
Yep. For the right guy.
Does Don go? You need to get him a gift certificate.
That's where I purchase my friend's gift certificate if I don't know where to buy.
That's where you get
nice
and
easy.
That's
Go
how
it is, because I know I've told this story 100 times, but the first time we went, I was like, I don't want to go up there. And Davey was like, just come up, man. And that's how they suck you in. You go there once and you're like, man, this is nice.
Like this. Yeah.
And it's because it's a lot of us don't really have any, we're all fortunate, so we don't really have anything that it's hard to buy for guys anyway.
Exactly.
But this is something you can buy that every guy needs,
whether they know it or not.
Yeah.
Right? And you are a perfect example. Where you ever going for your haircut before here was a 15-minute clip joint. Yeah. Now you're coming for 2 hours.
Yeah,
like you're getting your feet done.
I didn't even have a mustache before I started.
We actually were able to help him grow his mustache.
All right, okay, so
that's a glued mustache to his face.
I didn't know you were off with that.
Oh, we do it all. We do it all.
Exciting. Well, and like you said, it's all about the experience, and that's what we want to exude at Suits and Sneakers as an experience. It's not just an event. We want people to walk in and go, wow, what's going to happen next?
Well, that's what I think so neat about what you guys have done is it's like you said, it's most of the charities, not to talk down on any of them, it's the same crowd and it's the same
rinsing
thing.
Their heat.
And it's like, this is neat because it's something different and it gets you excited, to do the...
Again, I find, and again, this is not to belittle other charities. When I go, it's like I go, I make an appearance, I buy my... And I'm like, when is it time to go home? Like, and again, it's not anti-this. And I go here, it's like, you're kicking me out? Like, you're kicking me out? Yeah. Like,
so he was one of them that when you turn the light on, and you're like, go ahead and get some linens, Josh. Start cleaning.
Yeah,
you don't understand.
Grab that napkin.
I brought my daughter last year, who's 17 years old, on the basketball team, and she likes sneakers. And she was going, she goes, do you know that is Dad? Do you know that is? There was the ladies' basketball team was there. And she
were there.
I know her. She went to Bentonville High School. She's getting her picture taken. She's like, Dad, I want to get my keychain, my custom Jordan keychain. I mean, it was like the best daddy-daughter date night ever. She was like, this is the most amazing thing ever. And keep your credit card in your pocket. Let me make sure I'm aware of what we're spending money on tonight.
Right.
But she had an absolute blast, and it was. She still talks about it to this day.
There's another one in that bag for y'all. Another keychain I found for you. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank y'all.
October 11th.
Friday, October 11th, Fayetteville Town Center. A few tickets left. Suitsandsneakersar.com. You can find all the details there.
Perfect. And if you want to stay down there, we can get a hotel.
You can get the Graduate. And there's other hotels around, but that's the one that's the closest.
And how many people do we typically expect?
About between 5 to 550. It's kind of a small boutique-ish gala.
So it sells out.
It does.
That's the hard part, too. Like last year, Lisa was like, do you have tickets? I'm like, I ain't got any tickets.
I know.
But so if we're going to want to buy tickets, like you got to buy them now because they will go fast.
Please. Yeah, go ahead and get them now. And that way you're done and you can start shopping for your sneakers.
Yeah.
Because those are going to go fast, too, around town, too.
And we forced Matt to be in a jacket, which, by the way, he looks good in a jacket.
Actually, it's quite impressive.
And I haven't had it on in a while.
He's a handsome guy.
It's a little tight on me.
No, it looks good.
It looks good.
Probably lifting,
Yeah, it's cocktail attire. Cocktail attire suits, you'll see.
Well, I'm impressed with this going on.
That is very, I love it.
Very nice.
I'm very impressed.
Very nice. Very nice. But you saw Matt beforehand. He was doing push-ups outside in the foyer because he wanted to look good in his jacket. You got 3 out, I think.
Yeah.
That kind of suit is a hint for the overall vibe. That kind of
Good.
Sheila.
I think I have a maroon color one of those and a black. No, I have a dark blue one and a black one like that.
But
I
now
have to wear one of them.
I suggest probably the black.
Black. And so, but I can't wear jeans. I have to wear suit pants with this, right?
I would wear some really nice suit pants. You'll see it all. Now, the players, they'll come and they're what they call the drip. I mean, it's going to be, they're going to be
I think if you wore
legit,
shorts with that,
Shorts?
you'd probably,
No shorts.
you'd probably win.
I'll win biggest jacket.
I'll be like, Josh,
You get the
see you, buddy. I'll see you outside.
Real, yeah.
How come I couldn't get in? And Matt's laughing at me. He's just winning best edible shoe. And I'm outside.
Well, I don't know that I know of an edible show, so
Yeah.
That
New category.
It could be.
It's a new category.
We've had food in the shoe, candy in the shoe, but not when
We're
you
gonna
can
have to shop.
actually eat.
We're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah.
And the players, they all had custom jackets. Like they all had their jerseys in the jacket. I mean,
Oh yeah, so that was part of the fashion show. We took all the former pro the hogs that are now pros, gave the designers around town a jersey of those, and they had to take it and design it into an outfit. And
That's
that was
so
the
cool.
fashion show.
it was really cool.
And the athletes, the players, repped those. Like even Danielle did. She wore Corliss Williamson's. The designer wrapped that into her.
So is the fashion show every year then?
No, that was just last year.
Okay.
It was funny. After that event, I know Coach Muss had asked. He said we need to do the fashion show every year. I was like, oh, that was like an event inside an event, and it nearly killed us.
exciting.
But it was exciting. It was fun. It was something like people were saying that rivaled New York's.
I could see you up on stage at a fashion show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. But this year it'll be a little bit different. Of course, not the fashion show, but you want to go and make sure you have the right fashion.
But I
On
think
your
that's
shoe-
our
shoes.
niche. And
Yeah.
I've been for the very beginning and watched
Yep.
it dream and grow. And we always think, wow, we built this. And it's like, oh, we got to top next year. And
Yeah.
every year we're like, how are we
which
gonna
is
do this?
hard, I'm sure.
And it is.
You know.
But now the element that we have, we're very excited about because there will be some surprises. And
Yeah.
again, we haven't seen it done before. So
And not to be somber, cancer touches everybody. I mean,
does. Fortunately.
And so it's one of those where everybody should have some skin in the game to go and attend this, and it's fun,
Right.
And it's the place to be, and tickets will sell out fast, and it's for an amazing cause.
Yeah.
So if you haven't bought your tickets yet, buy them today. And the website one last time for everybody.
Suits and sneakers AR.com.
You could put it up on the
Put it in your show
on the
notes.
screen like you did last
I
night.
sure will.
I'll send you links too to the previous sizzle reels from the past few years and get an idea of what the vibe was like.
They're good. I sent it to Matt today. He didn't watch it, but I sent him the.
It's fun.
No, I did.
Watch it.
You did?
Yeah.
Aren't they
I
fun?
watched it on the way here.
Look at you.
The stoplights.
Proud of you.
Doing your homework.
It was playing the whole time through the radio.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Did you like it? Did you have fun? You
Yeah,
enjoyed it?
I thought it was neat.
You had FOMO?
I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
going to get my.
He's going to give you his credit card when we're done tonight.
I'm ready. Yes, we do take credit cards. Cash,
Cash is
check.
king.
EVT, we do transfers. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
thanks
having
so
us.
much.
It's been
Yeah,
fun.
it's going to be a great event.
We're excited. We're very
And one
excited.
cheers for you,
I'll
Tom
cheers.
Selleck.
Cheers.
Tom Nair.